today I am so excited to make the Blue Horizon SuperFuel Bowl with you. You guys are going to love this. If you're catching the replay, hit hashtag SuperFuel so I know that you saw this, and I hope you guys are as excited about this as I am, because this is so anesthetically anesthetically pleasing to the eye that it makes everybody want it. You're gonna want it, your kids are gonna want it, and so I'm excited to show you all the things. Let's see, I'm gonna pop on here and see if I can see. Say hello, good morning if you're joining me today. Let's see, am I here? I'm here. All right, cool. Okay, I needed something. What was it, you guys? What was it I needed? I don't remember. That's okay. We'll just move along. So I was in Hawaii last week, and we found this place called the Sunrise Shack, and they made the most amazing bowls. And I said, I have got to come home and recreate some of these things for you. But I wanted to make them 100% on plan because I also didn't know exactly. I know they used like a lot of bananas for the base, and it could have been like 20 bananas in the base. I don't know. And then we'd be like really carb loading. And the thing is, this company was made by surfers. And so that makes perfect sense. Surfers need a lot of energy. They probably come in off the waves. They need 20 bananas. I don't know, but we don't need 20 bananas. So I have come up with a healthy alternative that is going to help you hit your health goals. It is going to help you feel like $1 million. I am calling this one of my $1 million meals. And if you do any coaching with me, you know that I talk about $1 million meals all the time, because it's not that they cost $1 million. It's that they make you feel like $1 million. And that's what I want you to feel like. Feel really, really good. And we're going to just talk about this dish specifically. And, you know, I can show you guys Greek yogurt, and that can be boring as day. Let's be honest. If I put this Greek yogurt in a bowl and try to feed it to my kids, no, they don't want it. They're bored. So we're going to make it fun, because I want your health journey to be really, really fun. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull up this chat. Y'all are saying hi so I can see what's going on. Good morning, Stacy. Let's see. Good morning, Jeannie and Cindy. Good to see you, ladies. Okay, so I'm going to start with the baseline, which is Greek yogurt, which, you guys, make sure you're reading your labels, because not all Greek yogurt is created equal. And what I'm going to tell you for protein and carb count, all of that varies based on the products you buy. So I'm going to show you what I use today, so I can show you how this bowl is over 30 grams of protein, which is awesome, because we're looking for ways to bulk up our protein so we don't lose our bone density, our muscle density. And so this is going to help you achieve those goals. This in 2/3 cup has 18 grams of protein. This is the Costco brand that I'm using of Greek yogurt. And it has 7 carbs in 2/3 cups, okay? So when you're figuring out your math, which the recipe is linked in the description for you guys, when you're adding your additives and you're figuring it out, it's gonna be dependent on the ingredients you add and the Greek yogurt brand that you use. So just look at it, because I bought a couple other ones this weekend from my local grocery store, and some had 16 and it had way more carbs. One had 19, and so it was just interesting. Just take note, that's all. Okay, so with that, we're actually gonna use a cup of this, and I'm gonna make 2, because my daughter is already requesting that. She's like, can I eat your bowl? I was like, I'll just make you a bowl. How about that? She said, okay, fair. And I got my kids making this by themselves now, because they like it that much too. So a cup of this actually is 27, and you can correct my math. I'm pretty sure I got that right though. 27, because there's 10.67 or something like that. Wait, where did I put my spoon? 10.67. I don't know. I did the math. What did I do? I don't remember. See, this is the problem. You go live and your brain goes mushy. Try it and ask me if your brain don't go mushy when you're live on TV here. Okay, so I'm going to put a cup, and I'm just eyeballing it because I've gotten pretty good at eyeballing a cup in each of these. So anyways, I multiplied it. It became like 1.67 times 16, because there's 16 tablespoons in a cup. So that's how I figured it out, was based on tablespoons. because that's what it was. It's 10 point something. It's either like 3-7 or 6-7 tablespoons in 2/3 of a cup. There, it came back to me. I knew it would. I would get there somehow. I would get there somehow. Okay. Now this is the easiest part. Okay, this is the boring part, right? You know, you guys know how to sweeten Greek yogurt. That's not the one I want. Super sweet. I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of super sweet in a cup of Greek yogurt. It's like the perfect balance for this. So just measure that out. You can eyeball it if you want to. This is great. Da, da, da. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, now just stir that in. Then we are going to add the secret ingredient. Okay, I have kids that have ADHD. I don't need to be feeding my kids any sort of food dyes. And so I'm always looking for natural ways for you guys to dye things and have fun. How many of your kids like would go for the really vibrant blue? What are those yogurts that are like in the stick? Yogurt in a stick. Go-gurt. Go-gurt! Ha! Okay. You guys, how many kids just want Go-gurt because it's blue, right? So this is a great way to, you could make this into popsicles. Okay, if you make it into popsicles, show me because I want to see it. All you have to do is get this blue spirulina, which it's in my Amazon. Oh, if you want the link for my Amazon, I forgot to put it up there, so I'll put it in the comments for you guys. But this is the blue spirulina that I'm using. If you guys remember, I bought it last time for Sip the Rainbow, which will be coming back this June, so you should get it anyways. And this is blue spirulina. It is an algae. Now, spirulina is a green-blue algae. So how do they get the blue spirulina? They extract it. Think of MCT oil in relationship to coconut oil. So MCT oil is the middle chain fatty acid of coconut oil, and it's derived out of, or MCT oil is the middle chain fatty acid of coconut oil, so it's derived out of coconut oil. Did you catch that? Okay, so same thing, blue spirulina is extracted out of regular spirulina, which is green. The interesting part is, same thing, MCT oil, it doesn't taste like coconuts. This doesn't taste like regular spirulina. Spirulina is very green, earthy tasting. If you buy Dynamic Duo, you are having spirulina, because spirulina and moringa, it's 50-50 blend is what is in Dynamic Duo, okay? Which there's a lot of nutrients and health benefits to having these things. So that's why it's great to use stuff like this to dye your food instead of using regular dyes. So that's how they get this. Anyways, this thing was, I can't remember, I think it was like about 20 bucks. You're like, 20 bucks for that little jar? But I'm serious, you guys, it's almost been a year. This June, I bought it, I think I bought it in May. So it will be a year in May when I came up with the blue culotta. If you guys have not made the blue culotta, you need to get this just for that. Because trust me, if you make a drink that's like clear like Sprite, it's not as anesthetically pleasing as it is if it's blue. So just keep that in mind. It's really, it's got a lot of novelty to it too. And you don't need a lot. And that's why this has lasted me a year. So it's like probably one of the best $20 that I've spent, because my kids just love blue stuff. So you can kind of eyeball it, do like half a teaspoon-ish. And if you want it to be more blue, you can always add more, but you really don't. Just watch and learn. So we're gonna mix this together. Look how pretty it is. Just mixing it. It's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. Okay. So once you get this all mixed in, then we're gonna put our our SuperFuel and superfood, right? SuperFuel, superfood toppings on. I need an assistant in here. They've all disappeared. I think I could get some dogs. We're dog sitting this week, and so we have 6 dogs right now. That's a lot of dogs, you guys. We have 2 little Yorkies. One's like a teacup Yorkie, and then we have that's my friend's dog, and then we have a regular Yorkie, so she's a little bit bigger. And then we have our 2 Malchies that we have. Okay, even look at the color. Do you see I got a little bit more blue in that one? I actually like that one better. Type A coming out right now. I have to add just a little bit more to this one. Can you see? Please tell me you can see the difference. See the different blue? I just did a tiny little bit more in that one. So I'm gonna do that in this one. I'm telling you, the more vibrant it is, the more you want. It's like, I must have this. So this is just souped up Greek yogurt with some blue spirulina. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. If you eat regular spirulina and you put it in here, it's going to have a green undertone to it. So forewarning. And you guys want to do a matcha bowl next week? Or bread? I know that there's a bread crisis all of a sudden because Angelic Bakehouse is going out of business. Why? It's so sad. So sad. So bread, you guys want to see a bread next week, or should we make a matcha bowl? I mean, we could do it all over time. Okay, so now we are going to add some fruit. Look what my husband got me. I have never cut one of these before. We're going to do it together live. Start praying now. I'm sure it's not that hard. Papaya, you guys, it's a papaya. So this was the thing in that was very popular in Hawaii, and I love it. Oh my gosh. And the crazy thing is, half of a papaya has 11 net carbs, so it's actually very low glycemic for a fruit, and it's very sweet. So I'm completely impressed with the papaya. Now, is this gonna taste hard and crunchy? Because I actually, where was this one from? Now I threw it away. Wait a minute, I have another one. Maybe the sticker's on that one. Well, oh, you got them from Trader Joe's? Yeah. Okay, but where were they made? Does it say? I have no idea. Mexico. It was from Mexico. So this is not from Hawaii, friends. So is it going to be crunchy and weird? I don't know. Let's find out. So I think you did. Oh, okay. Okay. Did you just see how easy this is to cut? Man, how have I missed out on these my whole life? You guys eat papaya? Oh yeah. And you know what? Okay, I have had this before because I made the thing in the book. I forgot what it was called. Pineapple drink. And I don't remember what, not pineapple, papaya. Anyways, I think you can even like eat these seeds. I know you can, I don't remember. Why did we freeze them? I showed you guys something with papaya before, but golly, I don't remember what it was. Okay, I think I need a bag. I feel like I'm supposed to save these seeds for something. Help me. Tell me why I'm saving these seeds. It's in my gut. But you only eat like a couple at a time or something. And I don't remember why. Who knows the answer? And maybe you're not. Okay, no. Yeah, I'm sure I froze these. I am like very sure. And I don't remember why. I have slept a few nights since then, and actually not slept. I should say not slept. My son yesterday, was it last night? See, I don't even know because I'm kind of sleep deprived the last few days. And between, oh my goodness, it's a 4-hour time change in Hawaii. And so that was time change in me is very hard. How about you guys? And then this week, it was actually, I was really thankful that we're doing the daylight savings this week because I thought, oh my gosh, it's already hard enough on my body to go from Hawaii back to home and then to do the time change. So between all that, and then my son, I could hear like some weird noises the other night. I was like, what is going on? So I got up and we got my son a ukulele. I thought it was a great idea. We got him a ukulele. He was up at 4 in the morning playing the ukulele. And I was like, buddy, it is sleeping time, not ukulele time. Oh no. Okay. I'm going to get a scoop thing. Sorry, I should have pre-cut this, but I was just so excited to cut it with you guys. We only need half, so we'll just do half. I'm just going to scrape the rest of this out into this bowl. It seems really soft. I'm impressed right now. Just wasn't sure about this. Now, if you don't have a papaya, no problem. That's why I gave you guys options on there. Just whatever you add, make sure you're being super mindful of your carbohydrates, okay? Because it's really easy. If you start adding, we live in a society of abundance. Like, we just want more, 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 more. And less is more in this case, okay? I'd rather see you use just a little bit of banana and a little bit of all these things to give you the super fuel. That's where the power is that you're just giving yourself a little bit of nutrition from all of these things. Which reminds me, I forgot something. I gotta go grab it. Because we need one more thing. Okay. I'm dropping things everywhere. I have peppers spilling everywhere. Good grief. I was trying to hurry. I'm running. Okay. I had to get blueberries and strawberries. Like, hello. We can't forget these superfoods too. Here's the secret though, you guys. A little bit of everything. And don't just keep adding, because then you're just gonna keep adding and adding carbs. And I'll be completely transparent with you guys. The bowls that I showed, if you followed my stories, I know a lot of you guys saw a lot of the bowls that I ate. I don't know how many carbs were in those, but I definitely ate my chomps with it to try to blunt out the sugars. But those were all proprietary recipes, so it wasn't like I could go, how many bananas are in this? And they had the base. It could have been, it was like coconut milk and bananas, and there was something else, dates in some of them. So I tried to steer clear from the ones that had the dates and the bananas, just because I'm pretty sure those would have been really, really high in carbs. But I did the best I could, and I felt good though. That was this thing. I was like, man, these make me feel really good. I want to come home and recreate this for you guys so you can feel awesome too. And start your day really good with a ton of protein that's full of all these superfoods, so you can feel like $1,000,000 and also hit your health goals, lose weight, feel great. Like, it's a win, 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 win. Okay, so now let's see. Let's get some of this. I actually don't. You know what I did? Okay, best ever breakfast in Hawaii. I ordered off the sides menu, you guys. I didn't even order from the regular menu. I found they had chicken sausage, papaya. I wanted to eat papaya every day because it was so delicious. And then they had Greek yogurt, and it came in a little cup. So they gave you like a little cup of Greek yogurt, and then half a papaya, and then the chicken sausage on the side. And so I ate that like every day for breakfast, and I felt awesome. And so that's just something super simple you guys could do if you want to try something really basic, is doing that. Now, I think this papaya is bigger than the papayas that they had in Hawaii. So I'm going to say that I don't want to use, you know, I'm going to say like half of this is probably going to be around 11 net carbs, because again, just like bananas, not all bananas are the same size, right? We have like the super huge, like this looks like pretty, well, can you guys tell this is a pretty small banana? Do I have a big one? I have pretty small ones right now. But you know, sometimes you get those bananas that are just like huge, huge, huge. And so you have to keep that in mind for your carbohydrates. About your fist is about 20 carbs, about-ish, okay? So, you know, if you turned this banana, this is about 20 carbohydrates right here. So I need to keep that in mind, because now I've put what in here, like 12-ish carbs. Somebody can do the math for me. So I just need to keep that in mind while I'm doing this. Okay, I'm gonna add my papaya. Now, I did not, the pictures that I showed for this event didn't have papaya. So this one's gonna look just a little bit different, but that's okay, because I want the papaya. You think my daughter will want papaya? She's gonna get papaya. I don't think she's ever had papaya. She's gonna have papaya today. Okay, now we are going to add, I don't know about you, I'm feeling 22. Okay, just kidding. I might be. Okay, now, what are we doing? We are going to add some blueberries. I need to wash these. I don't wash these, man. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I'm gonna just put some blueberries in there. Okay, I'm literally doing like barely a quarter of a cup, just tiny amount. Quarter cup of blueberries has 4.7 grams of carbs, okay? So we're not going nuts here, just a little. Then we're going to add in some strawberries. Strawberry wine. You guys remember that song? That's old. If you know that song. You are from, I need a knife. There it is. There's my knife. Dina Carter. That's who sang that, Strawberry Wine. Do you guys remember that song? Okay, let's see. We are going to do some, oh, I should have put the blueberries in the middle. See, you can have fun with this. Do me a huge favor. Wait to eat this till you're done making it beautiful. Can you do that for me? Why, Sarah? Why can't I just take 2 bites? It'll be fine. Because half the time we eat our food too prematurely, and then we're not even enjoying it because we ate our dinner before we even ate our dinner. And then we wonder why we're like half full but not satisfied. We felt like, oh, man, this is such a bummer. Okay, so I did 1, 2, 2.5 strawberries. These are not like those, you know, those mammoth strawberries. These are just regular old strawberries here. Okay, done. Now we're gonna take just a little banana. I split it into 3. So I'm gonna take this banana. I'm gonna slice that down the middle. Oh yeah. Boom, boom, bow, wow, wow. You guys seeing this? You can't even see what I'm doing. You should be yelling at me. Sarah, I can't see. Can you see now? Okay. Do 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 do. Now, if you have all your fruit ready for the week, you could have this pre-cut up and just grab your fruit and top it and be out the door, okay? That's what I would do. I would have it already, like you could even mix up the whole tub of the Greek yogurt and then just pull out your cup in the morning and add your fruit so it's like nice and fresh. Okay, so now once you do this, you can pick your toppings. Okay, so we got our fruit toppings because this is going to be a Trim Healthy Mama E. And then we're going to add a little bit of fat. So I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of flax. Now, if you just do the teaspoon, and trust me, like I promise you, it's enough. It's just enough. So do 1 teaspoon of that. And you're getting the health benefits of the flax, which flax is full of fiber, and we need more fiber in our diet, right? And we're getting some fiber from those fresh fruits as well. So this is packed with tons of health benefits. Okay, cacao nibs. I got asked if you could use chocolate chips. Yes, you can, but let me tell you why you should use these. These have a little bit more health benefits, but it's also, they're shaved super, super tiny. So get the ones that are shaved tiny because it's gonna spread a lot further. I don't know if you can get this one online. I have not looked. This was specifically one I bought from Hawaii. I have seen these though at like Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, so I know you can get cacao nibs from other places. But get the ones that are shaved because they are gonna just spread further. Otherwise, have you ever measured out a teaspoon of chocolate chips and it's really sad? It's really sad. You get like 4 and you're like, that's it? Okay, but you don't have to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna measure out a teaspoon. I'll put that on. And now we'll do that to this one. There we go. Oh, look at it. Okay, I also, oh, you know what I forgot? You guys, I'm like a mess this morning. It's just my normal, so expect it. Okay, here we go. Forgot it. Okay. Now, I'm using this Purely Elizabeth because I can get it at Costco. This huge bag's like 10 bucks. It's such a good deal. And my kids love it. Now, here's the disclaimer on this. It has coconut sugar in it, which is technically not great until you're at maintenance mode, blah, blah, blah. Okay. However, I'm using 2 tablespoons. That's it. 2 tablespoons. So it's just not Nothing to get in a tizzy over, all right? And it is on plan. Coconut sugar is on plan. So don't, it's sort of like when I talk about crossovers, some people like, you had too many crossovers. It's like, crossovers are still on plan. So you're like, okay, but Sarah, I really don't want to use that. Totally cool. You're going to have to find an on-plan granola. If you use one that has fats, though, because a lot of those other ones that have like the coconut flakes and stuff in it are going to be higher in fat. So you're going to have to only use a teaspoon. You're going to have to be really mindful of that. Also, there you can make ours granola, which is awesome. And it really is easy. So if you prep that ours granola in advance, then you could just throw it in a little bag and then grab your granola. So you have options, and that's why on the recipe you will say, it says on-plan granola. I just want to give you guys options. I know most of you guys, though, are here for shortcuts and you want it fast. So this is fast. Just please be really, really intentional about your portion size, because otherwise you are going to, what's the word I always say? Over-carb yourself. But I have a cute saying, and now I can't think of it. Just like me. Okay. So I'm going to do this. We're going to just put 2 tablespoons of granola. And I'm spilling it all over, goodness. Okay, look, you guys see? I promise you, you don't need more than that. You just don't. It's gonna be the perfect amount. So let's do that. Okay, here's the one thing I'll tell you, this is a brand new bag. So when you open it, it's got these big old chunks, and then as you get to the bottom, it gets smaller. So you can like kind of break it up if you don't want those big chunks, because otherwise it's like you get like, you know, a little handful of chunks, and then it's not the same. Remember, like the cacao, same thing as that. Okay, now we're gonna make the sauce that goes on top of it. And oh, I was gonna show you, I couldn't find my chia seeds, and I'm like, I've been wanting to get more chia seeds because these have so many health benefits too. The reason I'm not going to add, so I've already got just under with these 2 items. I already have just under. It's like 4.7. Thank you to Sherry, my generation mover. She did all the math for me on this. I love you, Sherry. You're amazing. Anyways, it's like 4.7 grams of fat in here. And then this bowl, after we add our peanut sauce topping, is going to have over 30 grams of protein, which is amazing. We really should be starting our day off with a very high protein meal. This is going to do it for you. Then the carbs, depending on the fruits that you add, if you just add the bananas and the strawberries, you are like just over 20 net carbs, okay? So you still have some room to play. And that's because I'm not using a whole banana. Now keep that in mind, I'm just using that little bit of banana. So here, by the time I add this, even this is very low carb. You know, we're still well under our 45 net carbs, and especially for some of us who are working on insulin resistance and you are working on pulled back ease, you can make this fit into that perfectly, okay? And that included the granola with the banana and the strawberry, okay? And so this one I added just a little bit. I added 4 extra carbs here, and then this is probably about 5 extra carbs. So we're probably sitting with this one right about 30 carbs. And if you're like, oh my gosh, Sarah, how do I learn these things? You ask Google. You just ask Google how many carbs are in a papaya. Like, it's not hard, you guys. Just trust me on this. Make your life simpler and ask. And if you really don't know, you call up Coach Sarah. You get Coach Sarah as your coach, and she will help you. I will help you, okay? Which, by the way, I have Legacy Builders starting on Monday. If you need help, or if you have friends that you're like, man, I wish they would get on THM. It is my foundational course, and I will guide you through everything. You will learn the basic principles of THM, or if you need to get back on the wagon, you've been like slippery sloped sideways and you want to get back on the wagon, I put the link for you guys. Lisa, one of my Legacy Builders, who is now a generation mover, yes, Lisa, she's amazing. She lost 12 pounds in 6 weeks, you guys. 12 pounds in 6 weeks. And do you know why? Because a friend told her about Legacy Builders. I don't know about you guys, but I want to be that friend that tells people. So tell your friends, Legacy Builders is starting Monday, and that they don't need to be making excuses. They can eat really delicious, lose weight, feel like $1,000,000, have energy for the day, for their family, for their life. That is what we do in Generation Movers. We empower, equip, and encourage to help the next generation, but it starts with us, guys. It starts with us. Okay, amen. Can I get an amen? Hallelujah. Okay, Now we're gonna do the peanut sauce. I'm all fired up now. Now the coffee has kicked in. Thank you, Lord. Okay, I am doubling this because I'm making some for my daughter. Although I probably don't need to. You may or may not want the full amount. So give me feedback on that. I just had to go with my inner loin, my gut. But this is to add, if you do 2 tablespoons of peanut flour, it is 7.5 grams of added protein. Again, not all peanut flour is created equal. I am using Trim Healthy Mama brand of peanut flour, and so this is just my favorite one. It has the most protein I've seen. So just read your label. There's nothing in here but roasted peanut powder. That's it. So I'm gonna do, now for a single, you do 2 tablespoons, okay? But since I am doing one with my daughter here, I'm just gonna go ahead and do 4 tablespoons to make sure I have enough. And when you drizzle it on, you'll kind of know. And if it ends up being too much for you, like you really just want a really thin drizzle, then what I want you to do is just save that little bit, put it in a little container, throw it in your fridge, and save it for tomorrow, and it'll save you a step, okay? Another shortcut saving time. Now, I would not tell you to make up this for like 2 weeks worth, because peanut flour in the fridge will go bad, and it can go bad within like 5 days. So I am just throwing out that disclaimer. I've made too many things where you ever open Peanut Junkie Butter and you're like, what has happened here? A whole family grew over the week. Yeah, I've had that experience, like a whole village. Okay, so if you do the single, it is half of a tablespoon, but I'm gonna add a full tablespoon since I got the double going on here. And then we are going to add a couple pinches of salt. 1, 2, but I need 4. 3, 4, because I doubled it. Okay, now, almond milk. Where did I put my almond milk? Here it is. That almost sounded like, let me see your Tootsie Roll. Okay. Man, all the songs are coming up to me today. So, I'm going to do, if you do the single, do 2 tablespoons to start. Mix it in. Because some of you might not want drizzle. You might want just a big old hunk of peanut butter on top. And girl, you go girl. You can do that. So start with 2 tablespoons. Then if you want it more drizzly, add the 3rd tablespoon. But let's mix it. So I'm going to do 4, and then I'll kind of show you the texture of that, because this is a double. So mixy. Let's see, what am I missing? Half a tablespoon of Gentle Sweet. Thank you. Great question. Great question, Janine. Okay, let's see what else. Thank you, Vita. Good to see you here. Hey, Monica. Hi, Carol, Amy. The more yellow it is, the riper it is. I didn't even taste it. These are green. Should I be worried, Cindy? Here, I'll just taste it right now. Let's get it done. Let's see if it's gross. Okay. It's not Hawaii papaya, but it's good. It's Mexico papaya. What can I say? What can I say? I'm going to take what I can get, though, you guys. I live in Minnesota, and our fruit especially, we are having the weirdest winter. Are you guys having a weird winter? I am telling you, it's so bizarro. There is no snow out there. I've been walking like every single day outside. Walk outside, you guys. Get outside. Get some fresh air. And I'm telling you, it was like 60 degrees yesterday. That's hot to us in Minnesota. We're like, oh, it feels like a summer day. Okay, so can you see this texture? So not 100% drizzly, but pretty drizzly. I kind of actually like this. I'm gonna add just a touch more. That's why I say start on the lower end of what I put on the recipe, okay? Oh, where did I put my, I'm mixing with my spoon. Get it together. Okay, I'm just adding 1 more tablespoon. Just so I can make it a little easier to drizzle on. This is simply for simplicity's sake. Because if it's too thick, it's gonna plop on, right? So if you decide that you want it thick, it's just gonna plop on and you're gonna have to kind of like dip it if you want it in all bites. Okay, so now I'm going to put this on. and put it on top like so. Doodly doo, doodly doo. So I'm gonna give it a good couple of, that looks good. Oh man, I made it a little too runny. My bad. Okay. Da, 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 da. So remember, if you don't use the whole thing, you have a little bit less protein, but remember, you're still right at that 30 mark. And if you do more, there's actually protein in, hold on, let me grab it. Doop, doop, doop. This granola. This granola has 3 grams of protein in 1/3 of a cup. You'll have to figure out the math. So let's say it had, you know, you're adding like, maybe a gram of protein. Still protein though. So there's protein in these other items, you know. Let's see, if there's 5 grams of protein in 3 tablespoons. So you're probably adding half, I know, half a gram of protein. You're like, but it all adds up. It all adds up. And that's all I'm saying. Did I say this one? I already did that one. Let's see. Oh, you guys, this one's weird. I think this adds like half a gram of protein after you figure it out, because their serving size on these cacao nibs is 2 ounces. So I had to like really figure out, I had to go backwards with the math. And I know it can hurt our brains, right? But this one cracks me up, because listen to this. You ever see labels like this? I've only seen this happen on chocolate twice, and this happened and I was like, oh, this is the chocolate that every woman needs in her life, because apparently it has a deficit. And if you have a deficit, then you're gonna burn more calories. So this is the cacao that will help you burn more calories. Why am I saying that? Total carbohydrates, 19. Now, what do you guys do? You have to subtract out the dietary fiber. It's 20. It's 20. Let's do the math there. 19 minus 20 is -1. Don't ask me how. I do not understand. I'm like, I don't get how that's even possible. But apparently this one. So the more you eat of this, you're just gonna shrink. Okay, it's also a joke. Okay, but that's really what it says. I'm serious. Okay, so here are our bowls. This is it. What do you guys think? Aren't those gorgeous? Okay, let's taste test it. Let's do it. I'm gonna get some of that papaya, because I've been missing my papaya since last week. Oh my gosh, you guys see it? I'm on the beach. I see it over there. That's a really nice palm tree. You know, in Hawaii, that I think I need to move there, you guys. Seriously, I really do. Everything was rainbows. I was like, oh my gosh, it's literally a ray of hope everywhere. I was like, a ray of hope, a ray of hope, a ray of hope. That's amazing. And I saw rainbows there because it rains, and then there's just all these rainbows. It was like double rainbows. One day there was like a triple rainbow. I've never seen that before. That was amazing. And what else did they have? They have rainbow license plates, which are super cool. Like everything is rainbows. It just spoke to my heart, my inner soul. Okay, this is amazing. And now I must eat this for breakfast. And I hope you guys go make, did you guys see how easy this is? I know I've been talking and explaining things to you, so it takes longer. But, you know, explain these things to your kids. Like, why are they eating this? This is a SuperFuel Bowl on purpose, because it's going to help you hit your health goals. It's going to help you feel like $1 million. And it's going to help you lose weight. It's going to give you the protein that you're looking for if you're bulking up your protein right now. And then you're going to be able to do your workout because you feel good. All right. Did I miss anybody's amazing questions? I might have to come back and check them later. Oh, chia seeds. I'm sorry. Thank you. I got off and got distracted, Janine. So the reason I didn't add chia seeds is because this blend actually, is it this one? Maybe it doesn't. I thought it did. Yeah, it does. So this one that I put in already has chia seeds, so I didn't need to add anything else, okay? But if you don't have that and you decide you want to just do chia seeds instead, a lot of the bowls there, they just put 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, like down how I showed you guys to do. But remember to count that in your fat. So it's actually 9 grams of fat. Now this is this brand that I got at Costco. 9 grams of fat in 3 tablespoons. So that's 9. Oh, so that's 1 gram of fat. Ha! I could do that math live. So that's 1 gram of fat in a teaspoon. So if you decide to add this, just know that that will count into your fat, if that makes sense. But I didn't add it because it was already in the other thing. So this is why I'm saying I want you guys to make these your own and have so much fun. But all of these things have health benefits and reasons. So I'd rather see you sprinkle on a teaspoon of everything then be like, I'm going to put a mountain of this. Like, I think we just live in that, like, I need more of this, or I need more cocoa. I mean, who doesn't want more cocoa? But I'm telling you, this perfect blend, you're going to be so satisfied. And who thought to, like, put peanut butter on all this? I don't know. Whoever that person was from the Sunrise Shack, some surfer dude, he was out surfing. Thank you. It was brilliant because I wouldn't have thought of these. So, would you guys like to see more bowls like this? Because I would like to create some more ideas for you. So let me know what you think, if you want more bowls. And then also let me know if you guys want to make some sprouted homemade bread that is easy. Let me know. No sourdough fermentation, none of that stuff. Let me know if you guys want to do that. Okay. Did I miss anything? Doo-doo. Sweet. Sherry got some. Awesome. Okay, they have a slightly, okay, this is what Sherry wrote. Google says they have a slightly bitter and peppery taste. This is in reference to the papaya seeds. These seeds are rich in nutrients and offer several health benefits when consumed correctly. The correct way to consume papaya seeds is to dry them and grind them into a powder. Oh, interesting. I almost feel like we need to do that so then we can put them on these bowls, right? You can then sprinkle the powder onto your food or add it to smoothies, salads, and other dishes. Okay. That is super helpful. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. All right, ladies. Well, you guys have the most amazing day. I will see you guys again next week. And let me know if you guys want to do bowls. Put bowls in the comment, and we'll do some more bowls if that sounds good to you guys. And let me know what you think. I cannot wait. And grab that recipe in the description. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Maybe. I'm going to stay here forever. Just kidding. Okay, love you guys. Bye.